Dr. Wood, author of the book Miracles in Minutes. And today's video is on ADD, Attention Deficit Disorder, and Help Me. So first of all, the first thing I'm going to do is restore your dignity and integrity as a human being. Remove the label ADD. Yeah, but Dr. Wood, that's what my doctor said I have. ADD, what connotation is that? Positive or negative? Negative. The assumption is that you're broken. You're not broken. I don't believe in that. I don't give a shit what they told you. I have more respect for you than that. I want you to have your dignity and respect back. So let's remove the label of attention deficit disorder and let's get to what is going on. It's an issue with focusing and managing your mind to stay in this moment. It's about emotional intelligence and emotional control. So I'm not going to get too technical, but if you watch a television, you're watching a newscast or anything, and you'll see this. What do you think about that, Sally? I don't know, Bob. What do you think about that? Well, okay, next on the news, and tonight's weather is, and Harry, how did this? So look what your mind's doing. Shift, 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 shift. What did it train your mind to do with focus? Shift, shift, shift. Classically conditioned to teach you not to focus. Next. So what that happens that, now the reason why it keeps you tuned in is because of dopamine receptors, stimulus response. There's so much action going on, like a tennis match is exciting to the brain, and you get hits of dopamine. Dopamine is the neurotransmitter chemical of addiction. Now, we need some dopamine, but not the way it's being administered in the brain. It just leads you into the newscast or why you're addicted to Facebook. Ooh, I wonder what's happening next. Ooh, I wonder what's happening next. Dopamine, 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 dopamine. Click, 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 click. So then you get pulled into it, okay? So what happens is you can't keep your brain focused. It's all over the place, all right? One way to overcome that is actually read a real book. It's got texture, and you can feel it, and it's also not emitting electromagnetic frequencies. I know, save a tree. Look, I'm not gonna get carried away with all this stuff. But something about reading a book is actually very healthy for us. You go check them out at the library. If you feel bad about, buying a book, but it supports a good cause. Books are great things. The other thing you can do is practicing focusing. Like you can stare at a pen, or you stare at a spot on the wall. You just stay with it. You could time yourself. So you're gonna practice developing your ability to stay focused on one thing at a time. The benefit of that, it improves your relationships with others. When someone's talking to you, if you can only focus on them for 30 seconds, they feel like you don't love them. They feel like you don't care. Now, I'm not trying to make you feel like a bad person. I'm saying, how would you like to be a more loving and caring person? When you develop your focus, it helps you love yourself. It also helps you love others. It also goes into problem-solving skills. How do you solve a problem? You have to stay with it. Not judge it, but just stay with it. Stay focused. Staring at objects, going to the park and staring at something, and just practice. Be kind to yourself. Don't try to get it all. It's like going to the gym. If you haven't done anything in a while, don't beat yourself up. If you can only focus for 10 seconds or 30 seconds at a time, that's good. Chart it, journal it, and then over time get better. Read a book. Read 5 minutes a day. Read 3 minutes a day. Can you stay with what's being said? As you continue to do that, you develop your focus. Dr. Wood, 3 minutes, 31 seconds. I'm out of here.